So far in this Boom tutorial series, we have determined that Boom cards are engaging, motivating, and a valuable tool for teaching music literacy skills. We set up a free account and learned how to assign Boom cards, and we learned how students should use Boom cards and can submit their scores even when we use a free account. In this video, we're going to learn how you can use one set of Boom cards with an entire class as a large group activity. This is perfect for teachers with limited access to technology in their music classrooms. This is also a good way to introduce students to Boom cards if they are using them for the first time. So let's take a look at this rhythm dictation series. You would display this on your whiteboard so that all students could see and play the sound. Then students would notate using manipulatives, such as popsicle sticks. I love doing stick dictation. So they can use popsicle sticks to notate quarter notes, quarter rests, and eighth notes. In the past, I have sometimes included washers in a little baggie with their sticks as well so that they could write whole notes and half notes as well. You can also use Duplo style blocks for dictation. I love using my rhythm blocks, but even though I have a lot of blocks, I never had enough for an entire class. So I created these color, cut, and compose paper manipulatives. If you lead students through coloring all the same elements to match the Boom cards, or if you print the different music symbols on matching colored cardstock, you can easily check the entire class with a simple scan. I recommend that you play the sound for each example 3 times. The first time, students should write or construct their answer. The second time, have them point to each element and check and revise their answer as they listen. The third time, they should point again and do their final check, revising only if needed. Now let's take a look at how you might do melodic dictation using manipulatives. This is our Sol, La, Mi set that is in the key of F, and each of the pitches are labeled. The notes are stemless. So if you were going to do this set with a large group, you would use the same process by displaying the Boom cards on the board, but you could notate them by using a paper staff and bingo chips or pennies. I have a free Treble Clef staff that you can download from TPT, and it is perfectly sized for use with pennies or inexpensive bingo chips, and I will put that in the notes as well. This is a rhythm pattern identification set, and it is very easy to use. You don't even need any other supplies to use it with a large group. You would simply play the pattern and then have students hide their hand. I like to have them hide their hand under the end of their shirt or someplace, and then have them put a 1 on their hand if they think it was the top or pattern 1. Have them show a 2 if they think it was pattern 2. Once again, do that a couple times, probably 3 times. Let them check their answer, point in the air, and see if it matches. And this is funny, I just have to share because I'm sure this will happen to you too. When you say check your answer, invariably you'll have some kids that simply check their answer by looking down their shirt. But so it'll happen, I'm sure it will. That's another way that you can do this with a large group. When you say show your answer, everybody would show the answer at the same time. So that's very easy. And the last set I want to show you today how to use with a large group is treble clef note names. I like to use sign language for this. So teach your students the signs for each of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Make sure they're comfortable with that. I also have on the piano, I have a sign language poster which the top line just happens to be the music alphabet. So it makes it real easy. The kids hide their answer under their hand, give them a few seconds of think time, and then say, show your answer, and everyone shows their answer all at the same time. You can choose one student to kick the ball and check the answer that way. Okay? So being creative and involving all the students in everything. I never do the old-fashioned question answer. I like every student to answer every question and get everybody involved. In video 5, we'll talk just a little bit about how you can use boom cards for differentiation and different ways that you can use boom cards in your classroom. See you soon.